Hi, I'm Jill Embry, president of Premier's Pets and the inventor of the Magician Curry Wash system. The Magician Curry Wash is for bathing dogs, horses, cows, goats, and any animal that has fur. I came up with the Magician Curry Wash after I moved out to the country and had to bathe my dog Charlie for the first time. Previously, working as a biomedical engineer and traveling frequently, I'd always taken Charlie to the kennel and they bathed him for me. When I did move out to the country, I realized that there are a lot of things that Charlie could get into, from mud, manure, ponds, dead animals, that would make it impossible for me to take him to the groomer. Not only wouldn't I want Charlie in my truck, but it was a half an hour away, and having to drive with a stinky dog for half an hour was not desirable. The first time I had to bathe Charlie, he had been in the pond, the manure pile, the dirt arena, and had rolled in something really stinky that was dead. It took me close to a half an hour. I was soaking wet from chasing him with the hose. He wasn't very wet, and I couldn't get his belly or around his head. So at the end, Charlie was still stinky, and I had to go in and change clothes because I was wet. Initially, I thought it was due to my inexperience in bathing Charlie, so I called my friend who had worked at the kennel where I had boarded Charlie and asked her how long it took to bathe Charlie. She told me it took them close to 20 minutes just to wet his coat down, and after that, who knew, because it was just impossible to bathe Charlie. At that point, I decided that if I wanted to stay out in the country and allow Charlie the freedom to run as a dog should, I had to come up with a different way of bathing him. So I started work on the Magician Curry Wash. One of the things that was important was that I be able to use any shampoo I wanted. I also wanted to make sure that I didn't have to spray Charlie with jets of water. That seemed to be the major obstacle in bathing him. And finally, I wanted to make sure that I could get deep down into his coat and loosen all the dead skin and loose hair out of his coat. The Magician Curry Wash comes with 3 curry heads: a long-toothed curry head for long-coated dogs, winter coats on horses, and I use it on the horses' tails and manes. It has a medium-toothed curry comb for medium coats on dogs, horses, and other animals. The short-toothed curry comb is for short-haired dogs, summer coats on horses, cows, goats, and other short-haired animals. There is an on-off valve to control water flow, and since you're currying them while you're shampooing them, you don't get wet. Now it takes me 3 minutes to bathe Charlie. I can get his belly, around his head. He's happy because I'm not chasing him with the hose, and I'm happy because I don't get wet. Curry wash are that you don't have to wet the coat first. This makes it easy to get the soap into the coat without having to worry about having it wet enough to start. You get all the loose hair and dead skin out of the coat, and it's easy to rinse because it's diluted shampoo when you start. Therefore, it rinses out easily. I use the Magician Curry Wash on Charlie, my long-haired dog, all 4 of my horses, and Tinkerbell, my little rat terrier. I also have customers that use it on goats, sheep, and cows.